Hi, I'm Parth Chanda, EVP of Risk and Compliance Transformation at Case IQ.
And I'm Andrew McBride, founder and CEO of Integrity Bridge.
Great. Well, we're excited to announce today to the ethics and compliance community a partnership between Case IQ and Integrity Bridge. This partnership is going to bring together Case IQ's industry-leading compliance technology with the proven program implementation, design, expertise from Andrew and his team at Integrity Bridge. So compliance teams can work together with Case IQ and Integrity Bridge to prevent issues, detect issues in real time, investigate faster, and continuously improve their programs. So with that, Andrew, I'd love if you could do a quick intro into yourself and Integrity Bridge and how you help compliance programs.
Sure, thanks, Parth. So Integrity Bridge provides strategic, operational, and technology support for ethics and compliance teams. We enhance and test the effectiveness of compliance programs through innovation, data analytics, and AI. We also help companies select, configure, and deploy compliance technology, such as that offered by Case IQ. Prior to Integrity Bridge, I was the Chief Risk and Compliance Officer at Albemarle Corporation during the time of a significant FCPA investigation. The ethics and compliance program that we built contributed to a 45% penalty reduction from the DOJ, the largest percentage reduction to date. And we're also the very proud winners of Compliance Week's 2024 Compliance Program of the Year.
Well, Andrew, thank you so much for that intro. Congratulations on all your success and on the launch of Integrity Bridge. And we're so excited again to work with you. On the Case IQ side, just a little bit of background, we built really best-in-class compliance technology with AI and analytics embedded across the entire risk cycle. So from workflows for prevention to real-time data analytics and transaction risk scoring for more immediate detection, and then real-time hotline and investigations platforms, we've really helped compliance programs really manage that entire life cycle, again, from prevention to detection to investigation and remediation. So if we talk about each of our tools in turn, Andrew, would love to hear about how the Integrity Bridge team helps implement those tools. So for the approvals and disclosures and third-party management tools we have that provide compliance workflows for things like gifts and hospitality, donations, conflicts of interest, third-party onboarding. Can you tell us a little bit more on how your team supports deployment of those tools?
Sure. So Integrity Bridge can help Case IQ clients take full advantage of the compliance tech that they've just invested in. We can help update the company governance questionnaires, revisit risk assessment criteria and approval workflows, and support change management through training and communications. We partner with Case IQ to ensure that the relevant platform is configured to reflect your requirements. Post-launch, we can periodically revisit and further optimize the Case IQ platform based on testing and user feedback. Integrity Bridge also undertakes program effectiveness assessments for all elements of the ethics and compliance program, including third-party risk, supply chain mapping, investigation process, and compliance approval workflows, such as conflicts of interest and gifts and hospitality.
Great. And obviously a good technology is part of the equation, but really modernizing your program requires operationalizing that technology, and the Integrity Bridge team are really experts at doing that. So moving on to the next part of the Case IQ tool set. So you've done your diligence, you've completed your pre-approvals, then what? So our compliance monitoring solution really then provides the next step of monitoring your transactions, your financial transactions, to look for risks. And we monitor things like T&E data, accounts payable data, order to cash data from systems like SAP, Concur, Oracle, etc., applying forensic risk analyses and AI to risk score transactions in real time to surface things like fraud, bribery, sanctions, conflicts of interest, channel stuffing, and other risks. So in terms of this real-time monitoring, a lot of this is new for many organizations. So Andrew, if you could tell us a little bit more about how Integrity Bridge helps organizations adopt Case IQ's compliance monitoring tool, that would be great.
Sure. So because this sort of monitoring is new for compliance teams, it's important the right size of deployment. It requires risk tolerance settings to be set carefully to avoid overwhelming reviewers. A documented process is needed to ensure that responsibilities for review and escalation are clearly defined. And teams often need training on what to look out for. Post-launch, we can periodically review the results of the transaction monitoring to see if the risk tolerances need to be readjusted, and to provide feedback on the quality and the consistency of red flag resolution.
And it's very important to get those risk tolerances right up front and then continuously improve them to reduce the amount of false positives so you're not drowning in data. So having a partner like Integrity Bridge to do that is wonderful for us. So finally, moving to the last piece, case intake, case management. I know, Andrew, you and your team have a lot of experience on the investigations case management side. Our tool there, we think, really is best in class in terms of intake, resolution of matters being as quick as possible with a slew of AI capabilities like case summarization, case report drafting, etc. So how does your team help Case IQ customers deploy the platform as intelligently as possible in their investigations process?
Yes, so we'll partner with Case IQ clients to optimize how employees and other stakeholders can raise grievances. We'll ensure that the grievance channels for code of conduct, human rights, and other concerns are aligned. We'll also ensure that Case IQ's case management platform, including its latest AI features, are being fully utilized by clients and appropriately reflected in updated governance and training material. And finally, super important, we'll take a look at how investigation, root cause, and remediation is documented and tracked in the Case IQ platform.
Well, thank you so much, Andrew. Again, we are so excited for this partnership between Integrity Bridge and Case IQ. If you are a current Case IQ customer and you want to learn more about the services Integrity Bridge provides and how it can help your compliance program, please reach out to us. If you haven't worked with Case IQ yet and you're looking for a new compliance technology, plus the benefit of expertise on the program implementation side from Andrew and the Integrity Bridge team, reach out as well, and we can set up a joint intro. Thank you so much, Andrew, for your time, and thank you all for listening.
Thanks, Parth.